Hey, what's going on, you guys? Boy Swaggy Boom here with another mukbang video. What's going on? How are ya? As you can see, it's the world famous Mom's Chicken Tacos. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't think I've ever made them here in New York. I made them once. I made them once here, but it's been a minute. So if you want to check out the recipe on this, I do have the recipe on my Suave Boom channel and Love at First Bite. If you guys remember that vlogging channel that I tried to, but I also posted a TikTok with all the ingredients of what you would need for this. It's very simple. It's just like tacos dorados. It's just crunchy shell, corn tortillas, chicken, mozzarella cheese, just shredded up, any type of your favorite salsa, which I like Old El Paso, but I'm using Chi-Chi's Hot Chunky right now. Crema, which is just like Nestle table cream crema. I think I have it. Yep, I got it right here in the garbage. This one right here, Nestle crema. That is the key ingredient. You want this straight up. And then just some lettuce, shredded lettuce, and then that's it. Very easy peasy. Let's get into it because I am hungry. The bubbles. I don't know which one. Let me get the one on the side here. All right. Thumbnail time. That's good. All right, guys. Homemade Mom's Chicken Tacos. Let's get it. I will say this. The tortillas that I usually use down south are La Banderita. These are like La Pueblana. They're the only ones I can find in New York. They taste a little bit different. The salsa is so hard to find Old El Paso hot chunky. This one tastes a little bit sweet and not as spicy. That's really the only difference. But I know a lot of people new that are coming from my TikTok, coming to this channel, are gonna look at this and be like, what kind of tacos are these? These aren't authentic, blah, blah, blah. And like not really know the backstory behind this. That crunch is so nice. But in a nutshell, and you guys that have been watching me for years already know the story. I was a little kid back in the 80s, and I was born in Mexico, but we moved to New England. So I was growing up in Connecticut in the 80s and had all these little friends and stuff. And they would have their taco night, and their taco night consisted of crunchy hard shell tacos in a box with, you know, shredded cheese and sour cream and, you know, all the stuff that you would have in like Americanized tacos, right? You also gotta take into consideration that this was the 80s. I can't speak for all of the United States, but back in the day, you know, the not West Coast or Texas parts of the United States, Mexican food was just like a brand new boom in the communities. There wasn't no, like, at least where I lived, there was no supermercado that was all Mexican. There was no Mexican name brands, nothing like that. So when I would go hang out with my little buddies, they would have a taco night. I'd come home and then my mom would be like, "What are we gonna have for dinner?" And I would say what I wanted. She'd be like, "What are you talking about?" So I would describe to her how those tacos from my buddy's house were, and then she basically just tried to recreate it. She would go and get corn tortillas, fry them up, shred up a chicken or make a chicken herself from scratch, boiling it with seasonings and all that stuff, and shred it up and put it in the taco, fry it up, the chicken inside the tortilla shell, and some oil. I would say, "Mom, but I need shredded cheese." There's no cheese in authentic, like, I'm talking about the stereotypical authentic taco, Mexican taco. There's no cheese in it. So she went and shredded up some mozzarella cheese. I don't know, I just told her cheese. I was little, I didn't specify that it was supposed to be cheddar or anything like that. So she shredded up some mozzarella cheese. She went and bought American salsa, which was Old El Paso. That was the name brand. Or no, it was Pace Picante. Yeah, Pace Picante. Yeah. And then I said, "Well, where's the sour cream?" She didn't know what that meant. So she went and bought some Nestle table cream. Crema. Just regular cream. This right here. And put it in the taco with some shredded lettuce, and it came out amazing. And that's what she used to make for me as a kid. And she used to make that for my buddies too. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me a good authentic Mexican dinner. Carne asada, cilantro, cebolla, some lime juice, green salsa, all that shit. I love that. And I also go the other route. I love some ground beef with that little packet of seasoning, put it in there, you know, crunchy taco shells from a box, sour cream, tons of shredded cheddar cheese. I love that too. This just makes me feel nostalgic. It just makes me remember my childhood. Mom's chicken tacos. That's so good. These are also fun to make because it also reminds me of this. It reminds me of the early days of, eating food videos before the word mukbang, whatever ever came about, before anybody knew what ASMR was. I would make these tacos and everybody would freak out over it. I would get so many views on YouTube. Bigger creators would recreate this, tag me in it, show me so much love, say they loved it. But I think my favorite thing about these is the regular viewers that are connected to me through YouTube, through Instagram, through hell, even Snapchat, and people that would Facebook Messenger me, and like now on TikTok, like I still to this day will get like a random person that doesn't do social media and message me, DMs me on one of those platforms I just said, with a picture of like, look what I made for dinner today for the kids, or look what I made in my dorm room for blah 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 today. Like, I thought of your videos and I wanted to make one here. Or like, I still to this day, like, people that don't do any social media, don't have like a following, don't do anything, just regular Joe Schmo viewers of mine who will like go for years without watching any of my content and just be like, what are we eating tonight? Oh, this one guy years ago, he used to eat this, I used to watch it. I know it's weird, ASMR, mukbang, whatever. They would make it and send me a picture and send me a video of them making it, or at the grocery store posting a picture, or even eating it and sending it to me. And it makes me feel so good when I see that. I know it's like nothing to a lot. I know that's like weird, but to me, just like this is my mother. Like, this is my mom. So when I have random people from Australia or like Thailand, South Africa eating this, like, or close to it, it fills my heart. It fills my heart so much, because it's like, you're eating like the food that my mother made. Like, you are not part of my universe. You're not part of my world. You're not part of my history. You don't know what it was like to grow up in the 80s when my mom and dad were poor, and like we were like growing up in like, East Hartford, Connecticut, and Glastonbury, Connecticut, and like, and the little duplex that we had on Shaman Brook Road, and our little townhouse behind Hockenham School Elementary. Like, these are like, I'm literally name dropping like literal streets I was a kid on, I played on when I was just in 80s and early 90s, and it would be like Friday, and it would be something special to eat, and my mom would make this. And your childhood is different from mine. Your lives are different from mine. And when you guys make this and send me a picture of you guys making this and eating it, like, that's how beautiful food is. That's how we're all connected by food, because you just ate something that like was part of my life. So I don't know, maybe that's a little corny, but it just feels good. So I want to thank everybody for always showing me love on this channel with this. Thank you to everybody showing me so much love on TikTok recently. Everybody that's coming from TikTok to here, everybody that's going from YouTube to TikTok. I got the regular Suave Boom TikTok that's doing really well, and then I have my little Berto the Butcher, my work TikTok of me as a butcher, with like only 500 followers on there. But it's like, they're all like, it's just all love. I actually like that channel more. So thank you to everybody. But go follow me on my TikToks. They're doing really well right now. And go follow me on YouTube right now. So show some love. So thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.